What's going on, everyone? It's me, Crunch Sweets, logging in to the Arcadia Network once more, back in Honkai Impact 3rd, Part 2. When we last left off, Helia's trauma and, I'm trying to think of the word here, like her mourning, seems to have left her at a devil's deal. Now we find out the results. So, without further ado... Hello? Controller? Hello? There we go. Another dream? Why can't I remember what happened in it? Yet, my heart aches so much. Regret and despair that they pierce through me again with my sleep. It's as if I lost her all over again. I couldn't save Coralie. Couldn't do anything to change her fate. I used to think I was indulging in her immaturity, her odd quirks, and her reckless antics, but in truth, she was the one putting up with my pride and mediocrity. Coralie always said she feared death. She even showed interest in the Ten Shoes War solely because it promised immortality. If the god in the tower truly bestows immortality, could they also bring someone back to life? Still clinging to such a childish hope? Kill your enemies. Let the flames of revenge adorn her gravestone. That's all you can do for her now. That's not enough. I'll go back to the system and find the god of Mars. I'll set aside my worthless pride. I'll plead with her. Beg her. Whatever it takes just to bring Coralie back. Ridiculous. I won't give up. I can't give up. Coralie, I won't let you die. I'll do whatever it takes. I definitely think that is a form of Heretia. Target analysis complete. Login module activated. Yeah, my eyes! They're burning. I did it, Coralie. I made it. Login name, Helia. Confirming deployment. The townsfolk say the gods revealing themselves, and descriptions of them widely vary. Hopefully this library has records of the gods' chosen knights and gods in the tower. We initially suspected Layla to be the god in the tower, but the locals' accounts don't align with our mental image. Krona, what are you looking at? Remember, last time we were here, Song led us to awaken Sephiroth. Savor was dragged in, not exactly in a friendly way, and we had to piece together clues while running for our lives. At least this time, we don't have to worry about her stopping us. The third tension war never happened so long ago. Neither them, Seraphim, nor Song existed yet. True. Not long from now, Song might be sitting at that bookshelf, begging Sarah to write her a book. Or she'll come barging into the library and accidentally provoke her again. Sounds like they left quite an impression on you. Even though they don't know me yet, the feeling that our paths have faded to intertwine, like friends who are meant to be, is oddly comforting. Maybe it's because the experience you shared still accompany you, shaping and influencing you. Your understanding and trust in them has never depended on how they exist. Like me and my friends from the third planet? Of course. Hope my knowledge of this library can help us uncover some clues about God, and do something meaningful for my friends. You've been quiet since we've been gathering information in the streets earlier. Are you still worried about Helia? I'm sorry. I know finding clues is more important, but I can't stop thinking about her. Someone as stubborn as her. What if she gets stuck in her own head and can't get out? There's no need to apologize, Krona. I feel the same way. If I had taken past cycles more seriously and asked Baiji or Savor about Latos, maybe we could have been better prepared. I shouldn't have let my guard down just because Latos sacrificed himself to create the pool of shadows and protect Lanka. I've watched him taking my friend's life. To have watched him take my friend's life like that. It's not your fault, Krona. Give me a second. Do what I always do. And place that here. There we go. Those will be ready for later. But I could have turned things around. I knew the savage she was better than anyone, yet all I could do was watch her fall right before me. It was a long time ago. I sailed across the sea in a rickety little boat. As the youngest A-rank Valkyrie, I believed there was no storm I couldn't weather. But it didn't take long for me to realize how vast the sea truly was. I was just a speck of dust. I couldn't stop the waves from coming, and I couldn't keep the boat from capsizing. Therefore, I was thrown into the water helplessly again and again. Didn't expect even the Majesty of Valkyries to experience such a powerless and humiliating moment. Of course I would. Since my childhood, I've watched countless partners fool around me. When I was 12, I asked myself over and over, isn't there a better way? If I was stronger, could their fates have been different? That thought drove me to push myself harder. I didn't care if it meant becoming a dull, rigid adult with no life outside of training and missions. I just never wanted to feel helpless again. But no matter how strong I've become, that powerlessness still keeps haunting me. My student, Coralie, was taken by force within the system that I can't even begin to understand. When she fell, I arrived just moments too late. Now, Helia is drowning in grief, and I don't know how to help her. All these things are beyond my power. Bianca. It's okay, Coralie. Just like a capsized boat on the water still floats. Hope never really dies. All we can do is climb back in and keep moving forward, right? Yeah, you're right. Thank you. You Valkyries are really strong and brave, just like Helia said. Well, you're not so bad yourself, Krona. I'm still concerned about Helia. It seems she's recently experienced significant emotional instability, almost as if she wasn't herself anymore. It reminds me of how I used to be. Layla's resonance with you is due to the special bond you two. If anyone can reach Helia, it would have to be someone closely tied to her, don't you think? But Helia's from the third planet. There's no way anyone in our history could have known her. Ajita once said that Overseer Teresa's appearance and mine are not some twisted whim of Vita, but simulations based on a Mars quantum computer's optimal avatar module algorithm. If that's true, maybe the Mars quantum computer can simulate the possibilities of all its users, even those from Earth. Well, seems the more we learn, the more questions arise. Whatever the case, Helia's the Valkyrie we chose. She's one of us. Someone who's determined to protect this world at all costs. I believe she'll pull through and stay true to herself. Helia really looks up to you, Durandal. If she heard what you said, she'd be over the moon. Honestly, I've been wanting to talk to her, but every time I try, all I manage to say is, are you okay, or how are you holding up? Let's leave Rita here. She always has a way of comforting people. Moments like this make me miss her so much. She can make a delicious dessert, take good care of people, and even has a knack for fashion and home decor, none of which I'm good at. I'd love to meet Miss Rita someday. Same! Give me Rita in this expansion, please! But from where I'm standing, Bianca, you're already doing a great job. You touched everyone with your sincerity and genuine care. You comforted me just now, didn't you? Now it's my turn to be comforted, huh? Let's talk to Helia once again once we're back on the ship. I know the only person who can truly help her is herself, but I want to do whatever I can to help her bounce back. Helia will be okay. Yeah. Let's continue exploring the library. Hopefully we'll find something useful. I know this place well enough. Leave it to me. Let's split up and start looking at older books. Tribe that spread civilization like dandelions. Not quite what I'm looking for. This tone feels oddly familiar, but given the timeline, it shouldn't be her, right? Shh. Krona, I think I'm hearing voices. Uncle Charles, you know, everyone's saying you're a mass-produced robot now. But I was the one who spread the news. I felt like it was very interesting. Look, history can be rewritten, because everyone's more willing to accept the truth they hope for. The Tenchu's War is no exception. That voice, is it Latost and... It almost sounds like... Seraphim? But how? I can participate in the Tenchu's War, but what if I fail again? Like the last time, and the time before that? Then I'll keep holding on until the right one is chosen. Uncle Latost, that's not what she wanted. She feels unbearably lonely. Her loneliness is oppressive and endless. Like stepping into darkness filled with noise on the brink of desolation. Gazing out over barren plains. She's buried herself within that void, forever spiraling deeper. That's why I hope you can guide her out of it. That's the right thing to do. We must do it. Right or wrong, I'm not sure. I just don't want to see anyone suffer. What about her? She's trapped in the Tower of Ruin, accompanied only by illusions and emptiness. You know how suffocating and painful loneliness can be, don't you? She just doesn't want to see you to see her tears. Because you never wipe the tears away. You only wait for her to dry the tears all by herself. Strength is the duty of gods. And protection is the duty of knights. This is our destiny. Destiny? Uncle Latost, do you mean this planet, Lucine, or the distant star you all came from? Huh? Latost is from another planet? She said you all. Could that mean... Seems you've got other guests. Is that so? Then... Don't be afraid. Come on in. No one's here. Where did they go? Stay alert. If the other voice is really a seraphim, she might be able to pull people into a mind space. Stick with me, Krona. I've entered mind spaces many times before. Nothing will go wrong. Relax. Krona? What's going on? What? Where am I? Bianca! Bianca! No response. I had to figure out how she's doing. Maybe I should go upstairs. For now she's safe. It seems she was drawn into a mind space with her blind confidence. I need to find a way to unlock that door and wake her up. A firefly? Oh my god! Is she here to destroy the bugs? It's the candlestick! Right, I gotta remember how this works. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it took me a minute. It worked. Thank you, little fellow. There's one on the other side as well. That's what you're telling. You want me to go all the way over the other side. Okay. Okay, I like this. It's kind of pseudo stealth in the best way possible. Sweet dreams, just treat me as air. I mean, we couldn't just go... Oh, yeah, the stairwell's broken. Yeah, we couldn't just go up there. Ugh, I hate spiders. Okay. Now to find Bianca. Bianca, it's Bianca. You're gonna require me to go all the way around again? Or can I just jump down? Good, I'm gonna say, don't... Actually, this is my first time holding a kid. She's sleeping so soundly, you really trust me, huh? Well, I'll take that as a yes. Oh boy. La 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 la. Don't mind me just walking the kid. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I accidentally stepped on a goddamn landmine apparently. Huh? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! That moment, I had only one thought. Oh no. Kill! Oh no. Help! Please stay away from me! That's... Don't be afraid, I'm coming for you. How are you feeling? Thank you. No one will ever have to suffer again. There's nothing here you can't handle. What are you talking about? I'm offering myself to the gods so I can free my tribe. I'm willing giving everything I have. The god allowed you to save me, and now we're finally free. Now I can board the ship with you and see the world outside. Thank you. Conversation? How's this possible? Senpai, where are you? Help me! Oh, it's happening again. Is this my past? Who's behind this? You made it just in time, Senpai. You saved me, and now you'll never feel guilty again. Who are you exactly? Huh? You're such a brave one. I knew it was your doing. Where's Krona? Don't worry, your friend's perfectly safe. She's a special one. Perhaps even more special than you. These people are crying for help, these memories. What are you trying to do? Why does your body carry the soul of an adult? Do you believe that by making yourself small enough, you can see the world more clearly, I wonder? Answer the question. Fear of irreplaceable loss drives you to perfection, doesn't it? Even if it means suffering alone, you'll never hesitate. Then stay here, brave one. Here, you'll never have to tread into dark wilderness. Everyone will have each other, and you'll never ever have to taste regret again. Ever. No helplessness. No pain. Every moment, you'll be at your very best. The lives of those you cherish won't end so abruptly. Their dreams won't crumble like shredded paper. Isn't that perfect? Come, Senpai. You've made it here, saved me, saved everyone. Now I have nothing to fear anymore. No. You're wrong. My junior is a Valkyrie who bears the weight of duties on her shoulders. My companions are heroes who'd willingly give everything for the greater good. They would never say such words to me. I won't drown in past regrets. Only by moving forward with all my strength can I live to the trust they've placed in me. Just like now, someone's trusting me wholeheartedly, staying by my side across the gulf between stars. And I'm not what you think I am. So I can't keep my companions waiting any longer, so it's time to go! She gonna wake up just in time? Hell yeah. Sorry, I got peckish again. Alright, Bianca. The spear that'll pierce the heavens! Come on, round two. Where's round two? Bring me round two. Okay, I will say this. She is flashy and fun to play. Bring the board back out for that faster mobility. Zip, zip, zip. Sorry, Corona. I got pulled into a mind space and nearly caused you harm. You must have been protecting me while I was unconscious, right? Thank you. I'm fine. I just never wanted to see another spider again. If the toast was here in the library, it means we're on the right track. But I wonder if the one who dragged me into that illusion will show herself again. Let's stay cautious as we proceed. So, Saffron was already around during the third Ten Shoes War. From her conversation with Latos, she seemed to have a deep connection with the tower's deity. Seems the tower is the source of all these mysteries, but it's not that kind of place you can just waltz into. Ajita also said that her time segments were unable to contain that tower. That's why she suggested we try our luck in the library. She even said mysteriously that it was a special space. If Vegeta calls this Ten Shoes War's a critical point, we're bound to find more answers. I can feel we're getting closer to the truth. Probably. Hop. A chest? Do you want me to open it, little one? Looks like it's locked. No big deal. Done. Well, didn't know you had a knack for lockpicking. I learned all things from that fortune-telling song, Who Walked the Streets. Of course it was her. What's in the box? An old page? Everything about you. Will not allow. Will everything about you. Senadina is... will forget. Senadina mention. Senna? It says Senadina on this page. I knew it! Senna! She isn't just some confused memory, nor a fantasy from my dreams. She's real! But why can't I find her? Why is her name never in the system records? Someone deliberately concealed her existence? Or is she in too much danger to meet me? How can I help her? I gotta be 1 second, guys. I'm just getting a call. I'll be 1 second. Oh, bless. Absolute bless. So that was, my mother, Austin. I wanted to hang out, bless her heart. Unfortunately, I gotta finish this recording at least first. So now we got a reason to quickly get through this recording. Calm down, Krona. Let's sort them out. Sorry, I got a little excited. That's alright. I get it. It's exciting to finally have proof of something you've always believed to be true. Since Senadina's written on the page, there must be others here who know of her existence. Who would place this page here? The Toast? Seraphim? Or perhaps Layla? The deity in the tower? I must find Senna. She'll know the answers. She'll know about those strange yet familiar memories, about Layla, and about me. Look, Krona, isn't that a shadow? It flew inside. Does it want us to follow it? Are you thinking of... That firefly's been guiding me. Maybe there's an important clue over there, but to be honest, this is wishful thinking. I don't want to give up any chance, but neither do I want to put my friends in danger. Same here. It's uncertain right now, but if we abandon this opportunity without trying, we'll definitely regret it, right? But what was if it's a trap? Then I'll secure you. I trust you, Krona. Go ahead. Ah! So we're getting a little more lore drops into Senna as well. Yes. The unknown shoes wore. Krona? I'm fine. This place is the first, I'm guessing. Whoa. The other side of the shadow. It's a whole new world. A different point of view. Is that a statue of a god? Let's take a look. What in the name of Genshin statues? Which star does Senadina like best? But it's so small and faint. Like the little fireflies in the woods. Does it also shine just like how another star always will? Shine over it forever? Ugh, my head aches. Greta? I'm fine. I feel like a voice is constantly whispering in my ear. And the closer I get to the statue, the louder it becomes, but I can't understand what it's saying. But I can't hear anything. Is this the influence of the statue? The statue? Why is her expression so calm and content? Yet, I only feel an indescribable sadness. It's as if a pair of desperate hands are carving her beauty bit by bit, yet no matter how meticulously they carve, the inner sense of loss and emptiness cannot be erased. Because it's just a chunk of stone. It can't memories that are heavier than itself. Krona, do you remember anything? No, I can't remember ever coming here. But for some reason, I feel like when I look at the statue... Do you know the answer, little one? Sadly, there's nothing written on the stele. What about now? I saw a star fall, and so all stars ceased to shine. I saw all lights die, and so the world slipped into darkness. How can forever be an end? Senna! Krona? Huh? Not long after, in the library. I think Senna's coming back soon. Oh, hell yeah! Return of Senna, possibly as a new form. We've been here before. I think Coralie was still... How's the book checking going? Nothing came up. You're just slacking off, aren't you? Coralie. I'll find the god and pray for your safety. Whoever it is. That suspended eye. Oh. Let's remove the shield first. Marked for death. Oh, it's the girl with the parasol. I wish you could, like, kind of multi-hit that. Like, it'd be more than just a single tap on an enemy. If it's, like, a big enemy like that. I think it is, if you kind of overline it, or you let it charge. I kind of didn't read the description when I should have. I see it! Litost! No one can stop me this time! Litost! Today's a bit too lively. Oh boy. Stop right there before I strike. Tell me, the god's night. Where is the god you serve? If you can force her out the tower like this, you're doing something good with your life. Tell me! The Jade Plaque will open the way for a champion of the Ten Shoes War. But pitifully, you don't qualify. Go back. I do not waste my time on the weak. Sorry for you. I came to kill you. Oh really? You aren't the first, and you won't be the last. You killed my only friend! You took everything from me. You must pay, Litost. Oh, so what am I then? Huh? If you can do it, it'd bring me great joy. Unfortunately, you neither have the ability nor the resolve. Are those your last words? Now you are in my crosshairs! Indeed. How come I can't move? How dull. It's not over yet. Coralie. Coralie. Let this frail, powerless me The one who dragged you down. Kill him for you. It hurts. I've numbed the pain. Carly, did it hurt this much then? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have let you die for your nonsense. But now you've become more machine than human. I can forgive the instincts of a war machine. A scumbag that spits on life and takes pleasure in hurting others. I'm going to... Kill me with those empty words. Let me go. Let us fight fair and square. A war machine is no worthy enemy. Wait, the toast! Why? Why didn't he even kill me? Because he never saw you as a threat. He never considered you his enemy. Because you're weak, stupid, and naive. You talk too much. The moment you spot your target, you should do whatever it takes to strike him down. However, the man was right. You now have the ability for vengeance, nor the resolve to kill. I want revenge, but more importantly, I want to save Coralie. I don't want to give up my only hope. Hope. That's why you're so weak, stupid, and naive. Someone like you can't save anyone. If I'm willing to pay a greater price, if I give it my all, can I possess enough power to change the situation? It all depends on your heart. My heart? This time, I'm willing to offer my heart. She really is just making devil deals just to be stronger. Oh no, Coralie. What would Coralie say if she saw you being this stupid? Probably baka. The ticking of the clock repeated endlessly, jarring in the eerie silence of this place. Even this familiar, dull noise seemed strangely comforting at this moment. The transaction in the mindscape was just a ritual. So, what does the act of offering my heart signify? The person in front of the mirror and the shadow within it both clearly understood it. Why lend me your power? That's none of your business. Indeed. I'm ready. Seize the power. Even if the flare eventually ignites your body. Even if the dagger eventually plunges into your chest. Even if your soul is annihilated and you descend into eternal damnation. The blood of your enemies will be the last flower to bloom before your eyes. For everything you seek comes with an equal price. Hylia, don't! Fuck, man. Nah, her fate's sealed now. Her fate is officially sealed. Yes. Later on, I walk in the snow for a long time on my own. Of course, naively and childishly, I tried to salvage something. I met some people, put in some effort, made some choices. But in the end, I got nothing. I didn't feel a moment of regret for it, because that's exactly what I deserve. Hylia can't save Coralie. It's like a curse that the world's placed upon Hylia. I'm a complete and utter failure. I couldn't accomplish anything. I couldn't save anything. It's as if part of me was left in that blood-stained snowy field forever, wandering aimlessly. That was the obsession of revenge spirit. Hylia? Hylia! She's now a failure who has nothing left. Jesus. Over there, our little sister Nessa is fighting the calamity. Is that? I believe in you, Helia. When you're done, you'll visit my home. My mum makes the best apple pie, you'll love it. Nessa always talks about her hometown. She misses the apple pies her mum makes, and her mum's mouth nagging when she gets hurt. She's a bit childish, like a pigeon that, upon hearing the cooing of its kind, remembers the way home. A pigeon that longs for its homeland. My base, where I was born, has red leaves like these, even when it snows. I won't let this place turn into this. I'm not afraid to die protecting it. And so, she died. A lost pigeon in the snowfield. No matter how loudly the whistle calls, can never return home. This is an illusion. Nessa's dead. She died from a penetrating wound to the chest. With an injury like that, even her mother's bandaging wouldn't have helped. Her heart no longer beats, just like mine. Parallels. I do love some parallels in my games. Here, this is Sasha, our gentle older sister. Wait, so that's Aria? Sasha's in the worst condition. She must be in terrible pain. And could you inject it for me? My hands. I can barely move my fingers now. But hey, at least I can still pull the pin on the bomb. I didn't see Sasha detonating it. Perhaps she never had the chance to fulfill her last wish. The painkillers might have eased her pain a little. Her pupils began to relax and widen, turning to flat, glassy, and blue-grey lakes. This is an illusion. Sasha's dead! She died from a broken spine! Or maybe her consciousness truly died during the explosion. Okay, we're actually getting graphical here with how they died. Oh dear. Don't know how I feel about that. Her eyes can no longer perceive colour, just like mine. So yeah, she's taking the injuries of her ex-teammates. Huh. Here's Lyra, our strong-willed and hot-headed friend. She says she likes wild grass in a forest, vying for dominance, only to discover that above us are shrubs, and beyond that, towering trees. The tall trees intertwine to form a dense green canopy, making us believe the sunlight emanates from the leaves. Yet, unbeknownst to us, beyond the forest and above these treetops lies an endless expanse of sky. And we could never know that. Perhaps even Coralie's just another tree in the vast world. Coralie? That's right, Coralie. Do you remember her? Our comrade? It's just an illusion. Lyra's dead. She fought to the bitter end and perished from exhaustion. Being exhausted feels like having your blood drained. Just like you. You. I remember now. The supply crate. Finally. There was only a game console inside. I checked it over and over, and that's all. Here, take the supply crate. It's the key to completing this operation. Once you leave here, deliver to the main forces to the east. I've already uploaded the quants to your retinal chip. I realized I'd been tricked. The main force was indeed in the east, and because of that, I believed her without question at the time. But our real mission wasn't to deliver supplies. The box was just a decoy. We were just pawns. And perhaps even their deaths were a part of the main force's plan. I was on my way back to find her. She lied to me. She, the most deceitful, vile liar in the world, and I'm the biggest fool that ever existed. Memories flooded back like a tide, finally piecing together the truth. However, it was already too late. It was my teachers who stopped the illegal experiments and took me in. She was the best scientist in the Shinchil organization and my proudest mother. Ugh. Though she could be a bit careless and had a love for bad jokes. When I opened my eyes again, I found myself in a hospital bed, where I'd been lying for 5 months. They told me the Valkyrie squad had been annihilated. The Shinchil organization was no more, and I was the sole survivor in that building. And the reason I was still here is because the nightmarish illegal experiments. If we can't control the calamity, then maybe what if we create it ourselves? Or find a vessel capable of containing it. Perhaps we could force it to self-destruct before it can cause any harm. This container has the power to combat the calamity, but also if it absorbs too much, it will transform into an even greater threat. A new calamity. Then, we must act before it's too late. Boom. I told you. It's just something I heard. You don't actually believe that, do you? She knew she was reaching her breaking point, and that mission had already spelled her death since the very start. More than once, that liar had revealed her intent to flee on her own. Perhaps even that so-called escape route was planned solely for her. Yet, she gave it to me through lies and deceptions. So, you rushed to her side at any cost. But you're too weak. Calamity's pollutants blocked your way. It's understandable though. After this, rough road with no returns. But you kept trying, like every time you'd clashed before. I can't fold here. There were times you thought you'd die, just as they did. I need to save Coraline, there's still time! Then you saw me. Darn it. Helia, thank God you're okay. Are you gonna help me? Thank you. Let's work together and break out. Wait, Helia, there's enemies behind you. Come over here quickly. I've got plenty over here too. Looks like neither of us are gonna have it easy. Snow is just... it falls on everyone's shoulder fairly. Regardless if it's someone who's strength to spare, or someone helplessly drowning in misery. Snow is unjust. It could just freeze the burning passion that the righteous once had, fill the heart of determined idealists, but never block the path of calamities that devour humanity. How are you going to get Coraline through all these pollutants? You can't. Time will only slip away as you fight them. And time is the one thing you and Coraline need most, yet lack most right now. With that, you thought of a way almost instantly. I see you stronger. Let's see you take second place. Coraline's waiting for me. Sorry, Aria. She betrayed her own— oh my god. Holy shit, she had blood on her hands. I wasn't actually expecting that one. Oh my god. Hold. Helia, she could have lived. Alright, Aria, whose life or death is uncertain. I used her just like those people used us. Of course, it's been proven several times since then. It's clear that I'm no different from the people I hate the most. I see. So Arya's voice has been guiding me ever since the beginning. You've suffered, despaired, felt guilty, and blamed yourself, all of us along the way. But you never regretted anything for one moment. You killed me, because you already decided to spare no cost, even if it meant abandoning your humanity and sacrificing others as your price. This is the choice I made. Arya's already dead. I killed her. Yes. Even though I gave up everything, my conscience and my morals, I was only able to witness her final end. I saw her arm, unable to move. Saw the dark red flow in her eyes. I thought she was looking at me, but in that brief moment, I saw the most miserable, tragic and wretched version of the one I could never catch up to. The one in first place. I often wonder what she saw in her last moments. Whether it was during Project 401, or after crushing our enemies, this question has haunted me for countless nights. Coralie! Coralie, no! In her last second in this rotten world, what was it that made her smile? And now, I'll never know. I swear on this heart that I will sacrifice all emotions, erase my humanity, and focus only on eradicating my enemies at all costs, until the flame of vengeance consumes everything. Coralie! Who are you exactly? You talk a lot, but it's fine. Your remaining curiosity will soon dissipate. I can't remember my dreams, but the regrets and lingering pain in my heart are still so familiar. I won't forget, you are... I said, this has nothing to do with you. We may be similar, but we're still fundamentally different. Just like how, right now, you're still not thinking about how to burn your enemies, but instead, you're willing to abandon all your self-respect to beg with this ridiculous alien god. But soon you'll realize how foolish you are. Helia can't save Coralie. It's fate. It's a curse. An unending nightmare. Anyway, thank you for lending me your power. Forcefully deciphering the Jade Plaque, copying the permission breach, breaking multiple restrictions, heading to the tower's god residence, searching for target, pathfinding, comparing them to known coordinates, located. Does she find us? Is that why she was so surprised? This is inside the tower? Welcome, victor of this new day. Victor. Victor of the 10 Shoes War. You have the Jade Plaque, which means you've earned the right to enter the tower, right? If I'm not mistaken, you're day 33, assuming everything's gone smoothly, of course. I do have the Jade Plaque, but... So this is the 33rd 10 Shoes War. Because this is the time that deciphered from the Jade Plaque. You look puzzled. It's alright, there's no need to worry. Everyone's easy to get along with here. Feel free to ask anything in a bit. It's been ages since we've chatted to a newcomer. Everyone? Yeah, the winners of the previous wars, just like you, but we've been for an extra trial. That's how we got our new names from her. You mean day 33? Yeah, precisely. It seems you've quickly figured out the rule of the god's residence. Smart kid. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm day 24. It's in order to guide you. The 33rd War, day 33. Isn't this so-called given names just the number of the session? Why do the past winners accept being nothing more than a number? There's a lot of things that don't add up. But from judging what she said, there must be past winners in the 10 Shoes Wars from previous 32 sessions in the tower, which means... What's wrong? Is the tower not what you expected? This is just the foyer after all. Don't be so hasty. It's nothing. Is day 1 also in the tower? Oh, is that what you're wondering? Of course, day 1 to day 32. All of us can be found in the tower. That's it. How many years now? Do you think we can get eternal life? How many years? It's only been 32 days. That's not long at all, don't you think? So, what's the plan now? Alright. That's why I've been waiting for you here, to guide you. Right, you must enter the tower, pass the final trial, and set the cycle of day and night in motion. And bring us day 33. No, I'm throwing this. Throwing an ult. Oh. Welcome, visitor of the new day. Which day are you? It seems your guide has done a great job. Oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. How rude of me. I'm day 7. It's a pleasure to meet you, my new sister. May you bring us day 33. Are you offended? And it must sound like we're anticipating the arrival of day 33 instead of anticipating you coming here. That's quite a big misunderstanding. In truth, each day feels endless to us. Before the next day arrives, we bathe in the eternal daylight, and grants us the grace to express happiness while fully awake. We do the work we long to do, and walk the paths we yearn to walk. Watch over us from high above, listening to our voices in the light of dawn. We also look forward to the brief dark night, a peaceful balance to this paradise, allowing our blessings to endure. One day after another, stretching into eternity, and you, your trial, bring a restful night to this world. I don't understand. You're talking about a god, right? Why are you talking in cycles? I'm starting to get frustrated. God? Tell me how I begin the trial. Wait, am I getting anxious? No, why am I angry? The trial. Yes, the trial! From the moment you entered the tower, the trial had already begun. What's going on? I love these outfits. The stars are a wonder. They're beautiful because they blink, and timeless because they stay still. Doesn't sound like something would say, does it? Like stars. Senadina. Senadina likes stars. Senadina. And of course, right now, I found my favorite one. Huh? There are so many stars in the sky. How does know which one's the best? I know. And I'm definitely right. If you don't believe me, Latos can vouch for me. What are they talking about? Is Latos here too? Lord Latos should be on the upper floors. He might even be outside the tower. Who knows? He still has unfinished duties. I don't have time to guess. Forget it. It doesn't matter where he is right now. It's better that he's not here. Tell me, where's the god? God? Yeah, isn't the tower the residence of the god? Where's your god Layla? God... Layla? Stop playing dumb. You're all winners of the past 10 shoes, right? The wars are held by Latos to take knights for Layla, right? You must have met her. Tell me. I'm tired of all this secrecy. Is this why you fought for victory and entered the tower? We fought for... No. That's not right. We only have one god. And that's always been the case. I don't think it'll change in the future. Her name is... Senadina. Senadina? I think I just heard that name again from someone else. Is this some kind of mass hallucination? Messing with everyone's mind in this cursed illusion? Never mind. I don't care whether it's Senadina or Layla. I just want to find a way to save Coralie. Tell me, where's your god? And the dazed people before her responded with her frustrating interrogation with unexpectedly strange confusion. Where is our god? The eyes that watch and select us. Our god is a shepherd who has set free her flock. Choosing instead to light up the tower, cradling her ashes and refusing to look at us? The god of the day is the god of love. The god of night is... No, the god's dead. The god's dead. The god's corpse lies beneath the statue. This is the nameless god's tombstone. Just like her nameless crown. That's enough! There's no hope in relying on your pathetic believers. I'll find the clues and see for myself. What are those? Doubt being sowed, perchance? Wait, shadowed spelling, are they spreading? This is what they talk about, the night I'll bring to the world? The bridge of dusk is about to disappear. Hurry, come this way! Oh, first things first. I don't have time for riddles. She's going by herself. I don't have to touch the buttons. Look, I can put it down. Dusk is fleeting. I trust you have a reason for heading to the top of the tower. No, it's not scary. Please save me. Hurry, the road's about to collapse. When the night falls, all hope will be lost. I've waited so long, I've almost forgotten my own name. I was once the most devoted believer in the Seventh Chief's War. Lord the Toast believed that a knight like me, by her side, the god could take a break for her efforts, to understand and instead gaze upon all her past creations in peace, slowly feeling and reflecting on it all. But she rejected me, and what followed was an eternity of waiting. Was I not devout enough? Did I fail to follow the right path? Why was the crown of justice not meant for me? Back then, people often spoke of meeting the god. I'd never seen a glimpse of one in sunlight, but the god of the night once granted me a glimpse. Angels came from where the sun rises, carrying a seal of the immortal god, as she passed through 12 villages, inviting us to a banquet. The toss said perhaps there should be a moon, or reminisce in the night sky. And I could be a knight of that kind. Angels chose the most brilliant individual at the banquet and bestowed upon her the seal. Why did she choose me, yet refuse to accept me? How long must I wait in solitude? God is dead, and we have killed him, the murderers of all murderers. Lord the Toss said if the god is unwilling to gaze upon her world, the knights must journey across the land to become the bridge between the god and the mortal realm. So I was chosen to take the seat around her, hoping she would select one of us. However, that seat belongs to her remains empty. Has she abandoned us? What's up? Why are you stopping? Who are you exactly? We may be similar, we're still fundamentally different. The voice echoed in her head. It wasn't foreign to Helia, however, she sensed that she was being watched closely, just like a shadow stalking her. In a trance, she lowered her head and saw the one looking at her. Look at all the mess you've made. What do you plan to do now? Have you been watching this whole time? It's funny. Despite the annoying process, you did manage to procure the most useful intel. I suppose that God is watching it with the cold eyes from top of the tower, carrying the secret of immortality. At this point, even I'm starting to think if you truly climbed all the way to the top and stood before her, she might actually grant you what you seek. Yeah, in the end, it's all her fault. Why stay in the tower causes her pain? She's afraid, and she shouldn't just run away. Why aren't you saying anything? You've been appearing more since I entered the tower, but no, since our last deal. If you have something to say, just spit it out. I'm just thinking, you become rather annoying with that empty space in your chest. You know, the kind of person I find most annoying? Well, I've seen my fair share of evil bastards. And while they disgust me, they still aren't bad enough. The most annoying kind of person is the one who knows deep down that they're selfish and despicable, but somehow presents themselves as the most helpless victim through excuses. Perhaps they'll even shed a tear afterwards, lamenting their supposed helplessness. This person isn't entirely good-hearted, but neither are they purely evil. I'm not that kind of person you're talking about. Then why are you looking over your shoulder and hesitating to move forward? Can't you see how those erupting shadows are swallowing your so-called bridge? You're abandoning your corollary right here, aren't you? I know, right? I know what you're saying. How can I not? I've given my heart in exchange for power. Irrelevant people and irrelevant utterances only irritate me. I can no longer emphasize with them. Then why are you hesitating? Yeah, there's no reason to hesitate. But I can't just move my legs. Even though I can't feel their pain or sense their warmth, even though I no longer have a heart to feel bad for them. But they've reached out to me for help. How can a Valkyrie turn a blind eye to those asking for help? There's no time. What are you gonna do, sister? What I'm gonna do? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna fight. Oh yeah, if I do hold it, it does go into overkill mode. This is definitely going to be for one of her upcoming weapons. Congratulations. You passed the trial at the first floor. Wait, you seem different. You still remember your name, don't you, Lillian? I keep thinking that's my run button. It's not my run button. Gun. Okay, just a ton of treasure chests. I will accept this. That's some free crystals. I'll accept the free crystals. I'm greedy. Interesting. Whoop. Probably shouldn't have fallen down there. What are these, by the way? Okay. This is a brand new exploration area. Okay. Okay. Help others and win support. I mean, that's pretty simple. That's self-explanatory. Pretty easy. Surprise! We have a constellation. I have no interest in banning my name. I'm becoming a code, like a day on a calendar. Well, that hurts. But I wouldn't be surprised if our capricious god did regard us as mere tools when she gave us new names. Aren't you mad about it? More than you could imagine. Never mind. At least you're sensible and easy to understand. I wouldn't mind talking to you more if I didn't have matters to take care of. But for now, stay out of my way. I might take my frustrations out on you for being deceived just now. You mean your first floor trial? I owe you an apology. But that was to test whether you have what it takes to become a knight. It won't do if you're just pretending, like those outsiders from the tower. Anyway, do you find it practical? From the way you see it, maybe. But what that meant to me if I failed in your ethical dilemma? You'd be disqualified and thrown off the pathway of dusk. Wow, such hostility. Don't make this personal. I'm no different from the others you've just met. Just doing my part, miserably waiting for these days to end. What? Aren't you curious? The winners of the Tenshi Wars have undisputed strength. As for morals, everyone you've met here is truly decent. So, don't you want to know the only reason why we willingly changed the day? Only to stay here and become a code? Like other days on the calendar? Sorry, but someone told me not long ago that whatever's left of my curiosity will soon fade. I have to admit, she's right. Now that's rather cruel sense of humor. We might end up spending a lot of time together, like sisters. So I suggest we make an effort to get along. There's something I must take care of. I don't care whether you're unwilling or unable to leave your story. It does not impress me. And it certainly won't stop me. Seems like you're ready for the next trial. You weren't listening to me. The first floor determines whether you're qualified. On this floor, your conviction's tested. Now guard the tower. The guard of the tower awaits you at the end of this road. Please defeat him, clear the final trial, and ascend the tower. There you should drive the cycle of night and day to bring us to day 33. There it is, look. I tried to hit it. Okay, this is a waiting game. Imagine if I was to fall here. How ridiculous that would be. Heart. Next. Star. Heart. Interesting use of the of this mechanic. I kind of appreciate it. I really hope it is a new weapon mechanic for the next, the very next weapon she gets. Hey, more gems, more summons. Let's go. I do still want to try and get Durandal, but I'm not holding my breath that I'm gonna get her as a character anymore for this patch. Maybe in a rerun. I don't know. We've seen the next character already, and I'm not that impressed. Up we go. The top awaits. Ooh, an Oni. So the bottom of the gourd is its weak point. Gotta remember that. So what's weird is getting so used to using the other weapon. And now I've got piercing shot. It's not the same. Oh, don't heal my enemy. Now I can hit it. Okay. Okay. Can I do damage now? I can do damage now. There we go. That's how I wanted it. Oh, hang on a second. Sorry. That is a spam call calling me. We'll break your shield before I do this. I learned from Spectrobes yesterday how good shield breaking is. Boom. Honestly, that always makes me think of Kafka. There we go. He should be done. I do not know what those are doing. They look like they're going for the statue. Oh, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be 1 second. Please bear with. Is it over? Yes. Congratulations. You're now one of us. We approve of the path you have chosen, sister, and soon you'll be like us, waiting for the call of our God. You're the ones who asked me to climb the tower and begged me for salvation. And now you're my final trial? Give me a reasonable explanation, or I'll force the truth out in my way. As you can see, all of us in the tower are champions of the Ten Shoes War. Like you, we carved our path into the residence of the god through victory. We too hope to be chosen by her. For that purpose, we burn what remains of ourselves every midday, and banish all fears and sorrow at every dusk, only to be cleansed at the dawn of a new day. But we didn't become knights. All we do is wait. Days are long in the tower, so we wait, and we keep waiting until the god or another chosen one appears. We seek to find sisters we approve of. For once one of us is chosen, we'll all be delivered. We want you to be chosen. We organize the trials ourselves, because if the candidate doesn't possess a conviction as firm as ours, and a wish that endure eternal solitude then surviving the endless stay in this prison would be impossible. You have proven your virtues, your unwavering will, and noble ideas. Now that's all left is to wait for the divine summoning here with us. Wait, what do you mean? We hope that one day she'll finally grant us her grace, summon us, and hear our pious prayers. That she will once again bear witness to our wishes, our wills, and our genuine intentions, which we've remained unchanged ever since we ascended the tower, and then end this excruciation named eternity. Is that who jump scared us in the other realm? Senna becoming one of the tower's residents? Those... It's almost like six-phased ice. What are those? If God can grant immortality, why would there be graves? Isn't it obvious? Immortality is a lie. Much like an entire squad sacrificed as decoys. It's just a joke. A scam. How could it be? That's impossible. The god. Oh. But didn't a god die down here? See? God also dies. I should have realized. That's right. If you'd been a little smarter and kept your head instead of being carried away by your desires, you might have noticed sooner. You said you'd be willing to give up everything to save the person who matters the most to you. But in the end, you squandered what you gained on everything but her. You enjoy it, don't you? The power that you exchanged for. Isn't it intoxicating? Gaining approval from the strongest, admiration from the weak. You always act in ways I'd never chose. Doing the best to prove you're different from me. Are you still trying to disguise yourself as an envoy of justice, even after becoming the heartless monster? You're wrong. I've never been an envoy of justice, or some selfless hero. I'm just an ordinary person bound by my emotions, and I only have one wish. To save the person who matters the most to me. This world has no right to demand more of me, expecting sacrifice for a so-called greater justice that I can't see. People like me have to give everything just to hold on to what we have, don't we? But I still choose to. I am an A-rank Valkyrie Schnitzel. That was once my proudest achievement. Yet, I was never satisfied with it, so I craved more power. And Coralie only ended up like this because of me, trying to protect her, and trying to protect me. You've been pretty wasteful to me ever since you turned your back on Coralie. Turn my back on... That's not true! I'd never do such a thing. She recalled the smile of her dear friend, and mentally recited the promise they made, feeling the memories of those precious days slowly soothing that fury that burned madly in her heart. She certainly craved power, but not at the price of harming the innocent. Some principles should never be broken. So, you don't think you betrayed her? You wasted your last tears on people who don't matter and threw away chances to save her time and again, turning her into nothing more than a pretext for your actions. But I did it all for Coralie, for the girl who's just like me. No, she's better than me. I had to give it my all to become an A-rank Valkyrie, and she achieved it effortlessly. It's all for her, for our shared ideals, that I had to abandon my selfishness as Helia. The same kind of selfishness you cling to, and embrace my duties to remain self-restraint as a Valkyrie. Despite her eyes were dry from crying and her fists were shaking from clenching, she gave her answer one word at a time. It was the pride of being Helia. She didn't want to deny the efforts she made that Coralie praised, as ordinary as they were. Because it was their shared name, she didn't want to tear their bond and oath apart. Even though I'm nothing more than an empty husk now. I'll never forget that. Didn't you choose to help me because you saw another possibility in me? In us? This is a response from Helia. Actually, I've known it for some time now. You're another Helia, but a different person. You are wrong. I've never considered helping you from the start. From the moment I found you. Who? Let's see the reveal! Firefly?! Helia is our Firefly?! What? Oh! Oh my god! But, as we can hear, that's Bronya's thing, which means that is the end of the chapter. I got a lot to think about. You all have a lovely time. I'll see you next time. This is Crunch Meets Arcadia Network. Logging out. Holy shit.